On Christmas Eve, my mom's basement flooded.
Hey.
And not like a lot of it was groundwater, but some of it was not. But, like the sewer backed up into her basement.
Oh
Oh,
god,
that's so terrible.
Yeah.
that is rough, my guy.
And now her insurance is like, oh, some of that was groundwater. We're not going to cover anything.
Anything?
I mean, if it's water, even if it's like sewer water, and it has to come through the ground, how much ground does it have to cover to become groundwater?
Noel's asking the important question.
Yeah, I got my finger on the pulse.
It's, yeah. I think she's looking at thousands and thousands of dollars of repairs that she's going to have to do. That her
Jesus.
insurance,
That's terrible.
her insurance
That-
is just like, no, you're not covered for groundwater.
That's bullshit.
And she's trying to be like, no, but
But
there was a
it's-
huge sewer clog that
Right.
like kept it from draining.
I
At
can
that-
see
yeah.
people's feces.
At that point, I think I
Right.
would just move away. You can't fit like.
That's it. We're done.
Just
The
leave
house
it.
is done.
Yeah.
Light it on fire.
Yeah.
Done with this one.
Scorched earth, motherfucker.
Oh man.
Yes.
I wasn't sure what to do when my laundry machine wasn't working, so I almost thought about moving away.
Wow. You throw in the towel real quick when it comes to like home maintenance.
Yeah.
Just like, oh god.
Yeah, the only thing I'm really good at is like I can repair a toilet like start to finish.
You mean when the chain
That-
gets caught?
That's
Interesting
it.
skill.
Yeah. Just don't ask about the pile of toilets laying just outside the bathroom window.
Yeah,
It's like a
'cause-
real traditional redneck house. It's
Yeah.
just toilets and cars in the front yard.
Noel just the light in the living room burns out. He's like, fuck, now I gotta move.
It's like now I have to get another toilet.
I got toothpaste on the bathroom mirror. Ah, not again.
I'm sick of having to close out these leases early. I just got it's expensive. What are you gonna do?
Noel has gone bankrupt from just minor household upkeep.
Yeah.
That was very difficult for me to say. I'm very tired, guys.
You made it through. You made it through. I'm super tired too. I've been drinking like I don't know, I've cut like way back on my drinking in the past like couple of years, and like this week I picked up like a thing of honey whiskey and finished it in like 2 evenings. My girlfriend and I split a handle of gin like on Christmas.
Mm.
Yeah.
And now we like just stocked up for New Year's and started celebrating yesterday. Like
Yeah, well now you know how I feel every week.
Well, except for the fact that
Guys.
your liver's used to it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of it's really weird how me and Trevor are sort of trading places right now. This is my second to last drinking day for like a long time. I'm doing like a cold turkey sort of challenge with my dad.
I wanted to actually bring something like that up. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Joe Rogan. He and
No,
he's
who's
Tom
he?
Kreischer, Tom
Bert?
Segura, Bill Kreischer, and one other comedian. They do Sober October, where
Yeah.
I
yeah.
do November to Remember.
That's a great term for it.
Yeah.
I usually do dry January.
Yeah.
That doesn't rhyme.
No, it doesn't. It's not nearly as interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to just come up with 12 of them?
Okay.
So I guess dry January,
Does it have to be dry January?
Not drinking heavy February.
super super parched March,
Yeah, March March.
willing and able April.
That sounds pervy.
Yeah. I don't think I may.
What were you saying, Trevor?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to see if you guys wanted to do something like that. Like another part of what they do, they don't drink, but they also do like some sort of challenge. A lot of it's fitness based, but like I don't know, I figure we could come up with something that we'd all be able to do. That could
Asking
be like
an alcoholic to not drink for a little while, but also do push-ups sounds like a
Right.
recipe for disaster.
I mean,
Uh,
I did it for 2 months last year, and it was pretty impressive, the results. I mean, I'm doing it with my dad this year. I could always just forward you the challenge.
I would request that we don't do January because that's my birthday and I'm turning 30. So you best believe that I'm gonna not remember that day.
yeah, that's another. My girlfriend's birthday is on the 11th, and we've decided already that that's gonna be the actual like start date of or the end date of the fucking party that December has been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually do January because it's just like I drink a lot more when I'm at home, but then when most years when I go to someone else's house, it's just like I'll walk in the door and it'll be like, "You want a beer? You want a cocktail?" And I'm like, "Sure, it's 11 a.m. That's fine."
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, just
Right.
mix them together.
And then I
it'll be
wake up
fine.
the day after New Year's and I'm like, "What happened? Where am
Yeah.
I?"
Where'd this extra chin come from?
Yeah. A couple
Just-
years ago, I tried to do de-sober, but then like it was like day 4, and I was invited to a holiday party, and I was like, well, I made it 4 days. Good for me.
We the part of the reason that I feel like we're going kind of crazy, not crazy, but woo, like the reason I've
No,
been
I'm going
drinking
crazy.
more.
There's nothing
Is-
to do.
Well, that's part of it. No, we decided we were gonna make beef bourguignon the week
Ooh,
between,
yeah.
but that requires a bunch of red wine. So we just bought a huge ass box of red wine that is like on the top of our fridge. And periodically, without even thinking about it, I'll be like, "Where did this glass of wine come from? When did I like? I didn't
Yeah.
have to open a bottle. I just pushed a button." And
Huh.
Yeah.
How did I get this? This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wine.
Well, it is now.
And with that, welcome to the Never Games. My name is Connor Provost, and I am an alcoholic.
No, Connor, don't say your first and last name.
My name is Trevor Kelly. I am CEO of Stickerbox Studios, and I am an alcoholic.
Guys, stop saying your first and last name. That's not how it works.
Oh, that's right.
That's one of the
Yeah.
A's is anonymous.
Oh yeah. That's fair.
Okay, yeah,
My name is Tom O'Brien, and Trevor shaved finally. Thank God.
I did. That was my Christmas gift to my girlfriend.
She's been asking for it since June.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, yeah.
And my name's Noel McInnes. I am the. What am I? I don't even remember.
Again, asking the big questions.
He's
Noel.
clearly also an alcoholic.
Yeah. I am the captain of the blue team, the number 1 seeded blue team.
Yeah, in golf rules.
Yeah, in golf rules. So yeah, we are nearing the end of the season.
This is the end of the season.
We are
This is
nearing.
it. This is the last.
Well, yeah, I mean,
last
it's not
episode.
over
This is-
yet. We still got
This is
one
our Super
episode.
Bowl, you guys.
This
We
is-
are
this-
nearing
It is.
the end of the year, and I gotta say, 2020, pretty dull.
Yeah, I could have taken it
You
or
know-
leaving it.
Pretty dull.
If I don't come back and become the champion of the Never Games, 2020 is going to be ruined.
You actually
Wait,
you have way more of a
can-
shot than you should.
I was going to
going
ask,
I do,
are you
yeah.
able to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
got
have
those.
to-
He got the
If I sweep the episode,
coveted
Oof.
golden snitch, 2 bonus points in 1 game.
yeah.
Ah,
So what else is up besides drinking?
I haven't slept in 2 days.
Nice. Just cause?
Just
Like
'cause.
you were bored? No.
No, I've had like insomnia issues for like most of my life, and
Oh,
every
yeah.
now and then it just like rears its ugly head.
I have this issue where I can only sleep from like 1 to 4 and then like 6 to 9 and then I can't sleep any other time.
Like 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. and then
Yep.
6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Yep.
So it's like there's 2 hours where you're just like awake, can't do.
I just wake up and I basically watch Netflix until I like fall asleep again. And it takes a while.
mm.
There's all that. I mean, you're filling that 2-hour gap with all that blue light and brain activity, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's research for this podcast.
I guess that's fair.
That explains so
it's
much.
my job.
All right.
Well, speaking of this podcast,
Yeah.
we play games.
We do play games.
Who has game one?
Oh, I have game one.
What do you got for us?
Yeah, so I was going to make this really awesome game, and then it turned to be really depressing, so I had to scrap it last minute. I was going to do comparing.
Reprieve of Tiffany's.
Yes. Comparing weird punishments for wacky laws in different countries, and then I was read a bunch of like
That can get real dark.
they're still
real
in
fast.
jail.
Really terrifying.
Yeah.
From like chewing gum in Singapore. That's a big no-no. So let me get the other game. All right, so I am doing a good old-fashioned classic. Oh man, what did I call this one before? I don't know. Google Family Feud, whatever it was before.
This one was called Unnamed Game Number 4.
Unnamed game number 4.
Well,
Oh,
you
no.
guys are
Oh,
gonna love
actually-
my game, which is called Never Games Nemesis, which is
Nice.
Family Feud.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
God.
Oh.
We already have a theme. Yeah, so this is actually called was it What Happens If? And basically, I just round up a bunch of ridiculous Google auto search entries, and it's
Nice.
just like Family Feud, where you can keep
That's
guessing
right.
as long as you guess one higher.
I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ready to go?
Yep.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
so I have 5. Let's play. Why is there? Let's start with who has the least amount of points out of all you three?
That'd be Trevor.
That'd be you.
And
Oh,
then
yeah, that'd be me.
Trevor, Jesus Christ.
Just couldn't help
Noel.
yourself.
That would be you, Noel.
Yeah.
You get to go first
All
in
right,
your game.
We'll do reverse points. So number 3, number 2, number 1.
Connor and I
Alright.
are tied.
It's true.
I don't know,
All right.
man. I don't know. Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Ready?
1,
Rock-
2, 3. Yeah. Oh God, we both did scissors. 1, 2,
One, two,
So
three.
much lag.
Yeah.
Paper.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean I go before you or after you?
I don't know.
You decide, Tom. You decide.
I'll
yeah.
go second.
Okay.
Okay. Trevor,
Okay, what was the
whenever
the
you're ready,
prompt?
why is there? THERE. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 potential answers because none of them are repeating. Yes.
Why is there?
Oh, and keep in mind, I try to make it pretty damn obscure, so get creative.
Okay. Good to know. Why is there a pyramid on the back of the dollar?
No, incorrect. I honestly thought that was one. That's a good
one.
guess.
That
Yeah.
is a good one.
I'm-
Conspiracies. That's most of what the
Either
internet's for.
either Tom or Connor. Not really sure what
It's
became of
Tom.
It's
Uh,
Tom.
why is there suffering?
that. No.
What the
No,
fuck, dude?
no, come
God.
on, man. This is a
Getting existential.
comedy podcast.
Why is there water on the moon?
No,
Why is there a president?
nope.
God, I'm stuck on the same line. Why
Yeah.
is there hunger?
No,
What is
Tom.
going on with you,
God,
dude?
I
damn
told
it,
you I'm
dude.
stuck on the same line of thinking.
Well, stop it.
Why is there a daylight savings time?
Yes, Connor, that is correct.
Oh.
That is answer number 4. So Tom and Trevor, I'll give you one more chance to get one of the top 3.
Okay. God damn. Why is there time zones?
No, Trevor.
God, all right, yeah.
I told you
Uh,
get creative, not copy Connor and then
I don't know.
zhuzh it up a bit different.
I'm gonna go. Why is there a crick in my neck?
A crick?
A crick?
Yeah.
Specifically a crick.
Tom, everybody knows nobody over the age of 80 uses the internet.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Okay.
Why
So,
is
yeah,
there a
this-
crick in my neck?
this round goes to Connor.
Whee!
So yeah, going
Oh,
back
do we
from...
do the...
Oh, sorry, what?
I think there was a rule in this game before that if you got it and nobody else peaked you, you can get a bonus point by finding one higher.
Oh,
The
yeah.
number one.
You know,
Or I guess the number one.
these ones are kind of hard. I'll do one higher. Connor, if you want to take a whack at it.
There's 3 above. Why is there a daylight savings time?
Correct.
Why is there why is there President's Day? I don't know.
Nope. Sorry. All right, going in reverse order from 10 to number 1. Why is there air? Why is there something rather than nothing? Why is there a dead Pakistani on my couch? Why is there blood in my stool? Why is there a leap year? Why is there an apple on the cover of Twilight? Why is there a daylight savings time? Why is there a worm in tequila? Why is there... Connor, you'll understand this one. Why is there no J Street in D.C.? And why is there fuzz on a tennis ball?
I actually did not realize that there's no J Street in DC.
Fuzz on a tennis ball was number 1?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, I told you guys, get creative. All right, round number 2. Holy bull.
It's not-
Yeah, those top 3 I
creative.
never would have gotten.
Yeah, I told you,
No
get
chance.
creative. Well,
That's
not
That's
creative.
stupid.
Yeah.
you might be able to redeem yourselves on this one because there are a hell of a lot of choices. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 possible choices for was Jesus.
All right, I'm
Who goes
starting.
first?
Oh, yeah, so whoever started second last
Okay.
goes first
Alright.
now, and we'll keep it going.
Was Jesus black?
God damn it!
Oh.
No. I'm sorry.
What?
That's basically the only thing not on here.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god, these are ridiculous. I love these so
was
much.
was Jesus a virgin?
No. I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
He wasn't a virgin? Is that what you're saying, Noel?
According to the least credible source on the entire internet. No.
Okay, I'm going to go with was Jesus Jewish?
No, it's not
What?
looking like
Really?
Was Jesus Christian?
it. No.
Was Jesus short?
This is the worst Magic 8 Ball ever. Was Jesus short? No.
Damn it!
Was Jesus real?
Ah, I was thinking that.
Oh. No.
What? What could be on this list?
Noel's just like, yeah, it's got everything except for the first 7
Yeah,
things that
you
we've
guys
said.
are-
Was Jesus a Scorpio? It should be something stupid like
Honestly, that's probably closer than the rest of them.
that. Well, no, he'd be a Capricorn, right?
Was
December 25th.
Jesus a magician?
Ooh. I don't think I can allow that. That's
God.
so fucking close.
Was Jesus a sorcerer?
Okay, it's not that close, guys.
Oh.
Come on.
What the- okay.
And I would have given that to Tom if that was the case. I mean, come on.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, was Jesus Joseph's son?
Good one.
Yeah, that's not on there. Nope.
God
Fuck.
damn. I feel like I just gotta like hit myself in the head with a brick to get these ones.
Actually, yeah.
See, what I want to say is, was Jesus mortal? But that's not what I'm gonna say because I think it's too good. So,
Sorry.
was Jesus left-handed?
Ooh. You're thinking the right thoughts, but no, that's not. That's
Was
not in it.
was Jesus a carpenter?
No, that's still too realistic.
Okay. Was Jesus bilingual?
Still too realistic.
Is this is through Google?
Yes, it looks like it. Yeah.
What do you mean it looks like
It
it?
looks
Well,
like it.
Where did you find these?
I only have the search box, so there's not that much to. I didn't type these in, or this one. I didn't type this one in.
Oh, well, that-
So there's a good
yeah.
chance that this isn't real.
correct.
Seems like a very good chance.
There's a good chance that this isn't probably accurate on the day that we are recording, January the 30th, 2020. Our
It's
year.
not January, bud.
Yeah,
December.
Just,
Whatever.
the year of our Lord.
I'm gonna say, was Jesus from space? I'm glad I'm making Trevor laugh at least.
I was thinking like, was Jesus an alien? But
Yeah.
No.
was Jesus a liar?
No.
Was Jesus God?
No. Okay, I'm going to give you guys 2 more guesses. Then we'll have to move on.
Was Jesus Jesus?
Oh, god damn it, Tom. That's another super close one, but I don't know if I can give it to you.
I think I was gonna go. Was Jesus Mexican?
No, okay, that's no.
Since that was my last guess, I'm gonna look it up on Google.
No,
just
you
to-
get one more, right?
Oh,
You
I
get
do.
one more.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to compare. I want to look it up when you're
Oh.
gonna say what they are, because I want to compare to what is
To what
there
it
now.
really- I'm gonna say, was Jesus's name Jesus?
Trevor, that is correct.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So, game's still alive. That is the second to last answer out of 16. So,
Oh my
I
god!
will give y'all one more round to beat number 15.
Was Jesus into techno?
Sorry, Tom, you are out of the race here.
Was Jesus a baby?
Yes, Connor, that is correct.
Yes! Yes!
Was Jesus a baby?
Yeah, so that is number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Oh my
I don't know what
God.
happens now. Do we just keep going until people get around?
No.
I think so.
Well, Trevor,
Was Jesus?
Trevor, do you want to just do your one more?
Yeah.
I think
see
Trevor
if I
gets
can-
another
see
shot,
if I
but
can
Tom's
top it.
out.
Okay.
Was Jesus an only child?
Congratulations, Connor,
Yes!
with the steal of the steal of the season.
Whew.
Damn.
Yeah. Connor, do you want to go again and just see if you can?
See if you can top yourself.
If
Yeah.
I can top myself, was Jesus a socialist?
No, unfortunately, Jesus was only a baby. Yeah. So
So
going from number 16 to number 1. Oh god, this is going to be exhausting. Was Jesus really killed by David Cross? How is that possible? And here's Trevor's. Was Jesus's last name also Jesus? Was Jesus a funny shaped rock people thought was a real guy? Was Jesus just a severed leg that hopped around? Was Jesus a Cosby? Was Jesus a Navi? Was Jesus a baby? Was Jesus covered in tiny sharp prickles? Was Jesus tight with his apostles? Was Jesus ever on SNL? Was Jesus in the middle of anything when he was crucified? Was he busy?
he was like busy making a table, and they're just
Yeah.
like, "Oh, can you let me finish?"
My soup's going to get cold. Was Jesus an omnisexual? Was Jesus born in Dinotopia? Was Jesus an old hound dog? Was Jesus invisible? That's where Tom's maybe magic thing was going to come in.
The invisible one.
Yeah, and finally, was Jesus cute? And we all know, absolutely.
So I just did a quick Google one, and all the Google ones are like very real. Like the top
Yeah.
one is like, was Jesus born on Christmas Day? And then it's like, was Jesus born in November? Was Jesus born in December? And then like, was Jesus a vegan? Was Jesus a carpenter? All things that you would expect somebody to. Not like, was he covered in tiny prickles?
Yeah. What the fuck? What is your source
Yeah,
here?
what is
Noel?
this coming
Yeah.
from?
The internet, and it's also funnier. All right, round number 3. 2 points Connor has.
Thank you, Yoda.
Yes. Monkeys are. And I'll let you guys mull it over. There are 10 answers.
I'm going first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Monkeys are assholes.
I don't think I can allow that.
Ah,
Monkeys are little humans.
Yes, I'll allow that.
since you're gonna allow it, can I know
Yeah.
what the actual one was?
Oh, yeah. Monkeys are like humans. Oh, and I'm sorry, I missed one earlier. And I'll
Okay.
go with there's another one that says monkeys are like nature's humans, so I'll combine that. There are 8 more possible.
What
Uh,
number was the highest one?
Right.
Highest
Yeah.
one was number 5 out of 10, right in the middle.
All right, I get number 5.
All right. Monkeys are endangered.
No, unfortunately. Tom, you're going too real with this, bud. You got to think of the fake internet that I searched all these on.
Yeah, the guy with Photoshop who's just typing things in, like, and
Oh,
Right.
making
Hank?
this
Yeah,
up.
that's my downstairs neighbor.
Monkeys are scary.
I'll allow it, but you did not beat Trevor.
Okay.
The real one for that one was monkeys are dangerous.
Okay, I can surpass myself on this one.
Sure.
I'm gonna go. Monkeys are hilarious.
Nope. Sorry.
Damn, okay.
You still win, though.
What was
Got
what was
one.
the one that was like monkeys are assholes? Is that also dangerous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Going from worst to first, monkeys are smart. Monkeys are people too, which I guess I could have combined in with all of Trevor's things. Monkeys are dangerous. Monkeys are like humans. Monkeys are Metallica fans. Monkeys are like nature's humans. Monkeys are made of chocolate. Monkeys are breaking out. Monkeys are breaking out the zoo. Monkeys are apes. Come on, Tom. And monkeys are good people.
I mean, technically they're
Which
not.
I guess maybe Trevor can get that one too, but he already won the round, so it doesn't really matter. All right, second to last one. Is there?
Oh god damn it! On the fake internet, this could be literally anything.
Right.
This one is a little bit more realistic. There are 10 possible choices. Trevor, do you go first again?
Trevor does.
Yeah. Is there a god?
Yep,
Yeah.
you're right.
No shit. No shit. He's right.
Fuck.
Is that number one?
It's number 1.
Of course it
All right.
is. That was a gimme.
I'll
After
give you.
all of those fucking rounds, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was gonna be my guess too.
Okay, yeah. So before we go on to the fifth one, is there a 4th of July in England? Is there going to be a new moon movie?
It's a Twilight book.
A new moon movie.
Yeah.
Is there a way to
A
see
Newman movie?
a Newman
Newman?
movie? Is there a way to see is there a way to see who views your Facebook? Is there school tomorrow? Is there going to be a High School Musical 4? Is there going to be a stimulus check for 2009? This is very dated.
Man.
Is there a way I can get this popular guy to get me pregnant? Is there life after death?
Jesus.
Is there life on Mars? And is there a God?
Is there life on Mars?
I think
David Bowie.
your
Anyone?
your mic just
Yeah.
cut out there a little
It did.
bit.
Did it really?
Maxed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
just
when
a
you
touch.
got to the high note, it was like
That was the
no.
best note. Mars. Did it do it again?
Yep. It did it again.
Yeah.
Why is it happening?
All right, let's do this. Go one more
Last
round.
and final rounds, and
I got this.
because of the situation, I might have to take out some possible obvious answers. I pooped. And there are 3 that I am 4 that I am omitting because it's I pooped my pants, and I don't want Trevor to just get it on the first one.
Is that all 4 of those are I poop that you're omitting, or I poop my pants?
I pooped my pants. I pooped my pants at school. I pooped my pants at work. I pooped my pants, and I liked it.
Okay. All right.
Everything else is pretty much on the table except for poop, which is not on the table.
I pooped black.
Oh my God, Tom, you're so
Jesus.
dark.
No, that's a real thing. If you have too much iron in your diet,
Or you have
Really?
internal bleeding.
or you have internal bleeding, yeah.
Okay, no, that's not right.
I pooped blood.
That's got to be it.
No.
What?
You're wrong.
Really?
Okay.
Oh!
Oh God. Okay.
Uh-oh. Trevor, watch out. Connor's got one. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go with. I pooped the bed.
I pooped the bed is correct. That is the second to last one. So there is
Oh damn.
there is some ground to make up.
I wasn't sure if that was gonna be covered in the I pooped my pants. Takeaways.
Unless you wear a sleep number for your Jinko jeans. No.
I'm gonna go with I pooped corn.
I can't allow that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tom. Oh,
Oh God.
damn.
Come on.
I'm gonna go with I pooped a squirrel.
Also, I can't allow that.
What? Come on!
Yes.
It's really weird. It's
Oh, it's weird, you say.
it's crazy.
Is it now?
No, because the ones that I couldn't allow to Connor and Tom just now are the same autofill. So I'll go down the list. I pooped today. I pooped
Wait.
the bed.
Can I ask
Just
you?
letting Google know.
Is one I pooped a hammer?
Yes, that's the next one. I
God
pooped a hammer.
damn it! God damn it! I was between the two of them. They're quotes from Anchorman. It's a quote from Anchorman.
Oh.
And I was choosing between those two, and I picked the wrong fucking one.
So this is the one where I could have allowed, or I could not have allowed Tom's. I pooped corn. Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Connor's. I pooped a squirrel. Was I pooped a Cornish game hen? And they were just not close enough on either one. Let's see.
Weird how you guys danced around that one so perfectly.
It's so weird. Next one is I pooped hard at Overflow, and last one I pooped on my boyfriend, which I wasn't really expecting anyone to get, but it's while omitting the poop my pants ones that kind of came in at number one, and that has been my game. International laws and how to stay out of trouble.
Yes, that is one of 3 wins. I gotta sweep the episode. I'm only 2 points behind now.
Oh,
Yeah, but
no.
But if you sweep the episode, then you're just gonna be tied with us.
Sweeping an episode gives you a bonus point. We determined that like 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
So all you have to do is just lose one, and then you won't win.
Yeah.
Any.
Yeah.
All right, let's make it happen, Captain. But first,
A word from our sponsors.
The weather?
oh no,
Multimedia
oh.
minute.
I
What?
thought that was a pretty good segue.
Yeah,
We've never had somebody sweep an episode, have we?
we have
yeah,
not.
we. Oh no,
Connor got close a couple weeks ago, I think.
I think I was close. I was close one time too, but I got second. It's my 17th time getting second in a row.
Yeah, episode
Yeah.
episode 16. I got 2 bonus points, but Tom got the DSD. I remember
Yeah.
this now. I remember the conversation.
Episode
Wow.
17, Trevor got 2 points and I got 1. And episode 18, I got 2 points and Trevor
Oh
got
yeah,
1.
look at that. Jesus Christ.
We stopped each other from the sweep.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or both times it was the only one that I didn't win in episode 17 was my game, which you won. And then in episode 18, the only one you didn't win, which was your game, which I won. So
Wow.
I think the rule we set was if it happens to be your multimedia week and you get 3 games and you win them all, then
Yeah.
it's a bonus point.
There's a lot of instances of an almost sweep in here.
Is there?
Episode 4,
So 4. Wow.
episode 7, episode 11.
Episode 10 kind of,
Episode
but
13.
that was with TJ.
That's TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like more of an exhibition sort of thing.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Wow. Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, wow. I never realized how often that happened.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because I don't fucking score anything. if I scored like one more on anything, that would be more of an even fucking battlefield. But here I am making jokes and having fun.
Well, it sounds like you're not having fun, Noel.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh,
Trevor,
God.
what do you have for us this week?
All right, yeah, let's do the multimedia minute. So, first off, I wanted to talk about we actually have not on the multimedia minute talked about a visual artist yet. So, I wanted to talk about my favorite visual artist, a guy who goes by Mr. Doodle.
Yeah.
Are any of you familiar with him?
So I
I'm-
hadn't
I'm-
heard of this dude until you said that you were doing it, and then I looked him up, and he's insane.
I'm on a wait
Yeah.
list for like half a dozen of his prints
Oh, really?
for like the past year and a half. I don't know what's going on with him, but
His store is completely sold out.
Like,
he
all
only
the
has one
time.
thing listed on there, and it's sold out.
yeah.
He actually earlier this year he sold a like wall-sized painting for just shy of $1 million.
Jesus.
Yeah,
And like there are videos on his Facebook where he's a machine, man. He's like
he's
he's
incredible.
faster than some laser printers.
Yeah, for people who don't know who Mr. Doodle is, he's an artist who most of his work is plain white canvas, a black marker, and he just does little doodles. They're like little characters that are very abstract. They're always super happy, and he just sort of scribbles them like one next to the other, and then like little objects in between them, and then like random lines and shapes. And he basically just completely fills a page without really stopping. There's great videos. He has a YouTube page, which is really cool. He did a thing where he doodled in over an entire room. They painted all the walls white, the floor, the ceiling,
Yes.
a bed with white everything, a white desk with a white computer on it, everything completely white. And he just went through straight without like stopping, doodling little pictures over the entire thing, every single surface. He wears a white suit with a whole bunch of black doodles on it.
He's also
Is
like Carrot Top. He's a super ginger, which makes it even more
Yeah.
eccentric.
See, so that's what I saw was the big room there, and the
Yeah.
first thing I could think of is like, in movies and TV shows when they like really want you to know that somebody that's locked up in an asylum and like solitary confinement is like absolutely batshit insane, and they do that by showing his cell and it's just covered in writings and doodles and shit. Like that's
Yeah.
what it looks like to me.
He did this thing. He did 50 straight hours of doodling, like no
Ugh.
sleep. Like there's like a 15-minute compilation video of him doing it or something like that, and there's clips of him like brushing his teeth as he's like scribbling because he didn't stop for 50 straight hours. And like at one point he's like sitting there scribbling, and they go up to him and go like, "So how you holding up?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm having fun. I've noticed that my characters have started to take on my feeling. A lot of them have like X's instead of I's, or they're just like sticking their tongue out, and they're
Huh.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch him do the things. I discovered him on Instagram, and his Instagram is awesome because it's just like a whole bunch of like 10 seconds clips of him just like filling up an entire page.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm on his Instagram right now. It's pretty great. Like he's just going up to random walls and spray painting them, like with doodles and
Yeah.
filling up walls, filling up wall-sized canvases, things like that.
Yeah. That's most of what he does, but then he also has so he had a like huge art show I think last year, 2019, and there were some incredible pieces. Like those drawings that are like it's one thing but it's made up of a whole bunch of others.
Oh yeah.
He has doodle versions of like the London Bridge, of the Sphinx in Egypt, that are like 30 feet wide by 15 feet tall. And like when you step back, you go, clearly that's the Sphinx with the pyramids in the background. But then
Right.
you go up and every single line is a little doodle. Oh yeah, Tom's got it there.
Huh. Yeah, I saw one for there's the cityscape of New York. That's just basically all doodles.
Yeah, he's incredible. I love his work. He does stuff like his main thing that he does is just like the non-stop scribbling, but he also has like these awesome drawings that are like more thought out, I guess you'd say. I would just say like go look up some of his work. It's awesome. He's great too. He's like a Bob Ross type. I watched a video earlier of him drawing on a wall, and he was basically just like, they told him like narrate what's going through your head, and he's just like, well, okay, so I'll start. Let's just say, oh, this is a businessman, and he's got a suitcase, and this suitcase is happy because he's going to work, and this suitcase wants to be to work, and it's like watching a Bob Ross video.
Right.
Where like it's all just super positive and happy, and then also like an incredible skill going on in front of you without like you even realizing it.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess to anyone that cannot look at him right now, I would compare it to, oh god, like a modern and super compact Keith Haring.
Yeah, Keith Haring's the first person I
Yeah,
think
and
of.
like,
Of
but
these
with
like bubble people.
but with much, like with a lot less edges, like sharp edges. He's very, I
Yeah,
don't know,
it's all
a
loopy.
curved edge sort of style of guy, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And it's really cool watching him if he just does like a regular canvas. He builds a border out of his drawings without even like thinking about it. Like it's always like, half an inch from the edge is where the lines end, but like nothing's connected. It's not like straight lines. It's every loop just comes to the same spot and it builds like a natural layer around the outside. It's really cool. I love this guy. I'm glad he has had so much success.
Yeah.
This
I've
is
been
crazy.
following for a few years.
Yeah, I mean, and if you ever see his videos, he does not mess up. This guy is a fucking machine.
Yeah.
Like, he can go, I mean, you said earlier, for 50 hours with, like, 0 errors whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's also an art style that like there is no such thing as an error. It's like
But there's
you make
like
a line and there's
even his tempo doesn't slow. Like, he doesn't like draw a line. It's like, oh man, like now, and then he has to think about it. It's all,
he never steps back.
It's
never
all
thinks about it. It's all just go.
Yeah, it's all in sort of like this weird order of like a mental order of operations reminiscent to like the Beth Harmon and Queen's Gambit sort of thing. If I were to make a recent reference, like,
yeah,
does not stop, always knows what he's going to do, like 15 moves ahead of where he's at. It's pretty spectacular.
I love it. Yeah, so I wanted to bring him up because he's probably my favorite visual artist. The other thing I wanted to talk about was my favorite books, which is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series. I'm not sure how familiar y'all are with that.
I just can't believe we haven't talked about this before.
If you liked the movie, go read all 5 books. They're short. They're really easy to read. Douglas Adams was not a writer exactly when he wrote the books. They were originally like a radio series that, like, from one week to the next, it was just like he would be writing a story, and then when it was time that he had to do the radio series, he just said what he had, and that, like, writing the book, he didn't have like a plan of what was going to happen,
right?
Like at all. It was just kind of like go, which is great because it makes it super easy to read, and things just like the craziest, funniest shit happens. He's an incredibly, incredibly funny writer. The first book ends because he was so past the deadline that the publishing company had told him like a number of times, like, you got to get this in now. And then he missed the deadline. And it got to the point where like his agent had to be like, I'm coming over now. Whatever you have, that is the book. So the first book ends just so suddenly and like abruptly. And he made it in like a ridiculous way because his agent was knocking on the door and he had to write the last like 2 paragraphs to finish the book. They're so great and they're really easy to read. I was thinking about it because a couple of weeks ago, when books came up, Tom mentioned he would go to his like sci-fi young adult stories if he was just like, looking for something that easy to read. And these are exactly that. They're super easy reading. They're really, really funny. They're satirical. They were written in, I think, the 80s, and it all holds up really, really well.
Yeah. When I was doing my thesis at the Center for Cartoon Studies, which was a comic, I listened to a lot of audiobooks, and I listened through all of Hitchhiker's Guide in like 2 days.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, I was working for like 8 hours straight or something like that, and just like started Hitchhiker's Guide and queued it up to start the second book when I finished the first one.
It's so great. It's so quotable. I've pulled a bunch of band names from the books because the way he strings words together is hilarious. I meant to write down my favorite quote, which is like a super famous one, but I think it's actually how the movie opens.
Is it the thing about like a long time ago the universe started, which many people thought was a terrible idea or something like that?
Yeah.
Was there another movie remake of that after the Martin Short?
You mean Martin Freeman?
Martin Freeman, yeah. Sorry.
But no, I don't believe there was.
Okay, for some reason I thought it was like one of those ones that they decided to remake the remake again.
They made a TV series in 81.
And that's the only other.
Yeah. There's
the movie with Martin Freeman and Zooey Deschanel is awesome.
I really enjoy it.
It's really good.
I don't know. It's very good and very well rounded, but I feel like without Alan Rickman, as a depressed robot,
Oh,
I feel
Alan
like
Rickman is so
that
good.
that would have lost so much feel.
Well, it also, although I think it's an entertaining movie, it's mostly just the first book and parts of the second book so that they could have a completed narrative.
Right.
Hmm.
And I
Which
feel like
is
there's a ton of stuff that they like that gets set up by Douglas Adams that like never gets a payoff.
Yeah.
It's just like the moments
yeah,
that they think are most entertaining that don't need context from the series.
but that's kind of understandable when you're working with a series like that. Is I think with all those A-list actors, you're kind of expecting a sequel that I'm not even sure why it happened or even if it was supposed to happen.
You don't really need one. I'm to be completely honest. It's a complete
Yeah.
narrative, and
Right, but I mean,
it's an adaptation. So
there's like
Even-
three and a half other books that I've even
The other
I
books,
have no
they-
idea
it's
what's
not-
going on.
right.
It's not exactly like the second book doesn't open with like following up on the first one.
Oh,
It's
really?
like a
Okay.
whole like the book just suddenly ends and then the next one starts with them being like, "Oh, hey, you want to go do this thing?"
Huh.
And then they do.
Is it the same characters or?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like canonical, but it's just like the way the book is written, it doesn't like.
I'm wondering if maybe the movie didn't like do all that well.
I could
I
see.
don't think it did.
I could see it
Yeah, I
being
don't
like a
think so.
cult classic sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, according to this, it had a budget of 50 million and box office of 104.5 million. So, in terms of movies, that's not that great,
Not
Yeah.
not good, but not terrible. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like from what I'm seeing here, it doesn't look like they ever even intended to make another one.
Huh.
But
Well, great movie. I can only imagine it's a much better book.
right, it's always been on the
so
list.
good.
But I just
Yeah.
never get around
One
to
of
it.
my favorite things, because the books are just full of this. One of my favorite moments is the narrator is like, a little known fact, although some races take advantage of it, is the fact that if you trip, or for some other reason are supposed to fall, and then just become so horribly distracted that you forget that like falling is what you're supposed to do. That's how you fly. And like
Yeah, it goes
It's-
on to be it's like people have gone mad trying to learn to fly without being able to find the perfect way to distract themselves mid fall.
There's another
And
one
like-
too that they nabbed for the movie was they're ranking the top or the bottom 3 like worst poets like in the universe or something like that.
Yeah, it's so great. I've never found a book that I've found as funny.
Yeah, they're pretty hilarious. Because so much of it is that out there stuff where like at the top of that page you did not expect it to go like,
Right.
Yeah.
and then he tripped and was distracted by a lawn sign from his boss, which was incredibly unlikely because he was 25 million miles away and 200 years in the past, and that's how he learned to fly.
Yeah. And like the whole storyline is about like fucking with one of the like the ship that they use to get around fucks with space-time.
Right.
So it just like anytime they do anything, the entirety of reality gets fucked up. So it's like it's like the best improver ever if you also gave them like a little bit of time to write down their thoughts. Like it's still very jumping around and very random, but it's hilarious and like,
So it's
rather
like
like
Robin
improv
Williams
is-
wrote a screenplay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
With
Yeah,
a
I was
lot
gonna
of
say
coke.
I would love to see Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery star in like the next reboot of it.
There's
That'd be great.
one of my other favorite parts is they get stuck in the past on a planet that is populated exclusively by like middle managers, and like I think that the thing they talk about a lot is telephone cleaners. That's like there's a society that their planet is about to explode, and they're like, okay, we've got 3 ships. One ship is based on all of the like low level people who are the cogs that make everything run, and the third ship is made up of like all of the important big thinking people, your politicians, your company execs, stuff like that, and then the middle ship is everyone in between. And we kind of realized we don't need the in-between people. Like, we have the people who do the work and people who think the thoughts. We don't need.
Right.
So they just
Yeah.
they're just like, yeah, go over there. And the middle ship is like, okay. And they get stuck on this planet. It's like all telephone cleaners and shit like that.
Yeah.
I just I can remember from the movie. I don't know if this is. I assume it was also in the book, but the sequence of the whale that just suddenly appears in the sky and falls to
Yeah.
Earth.
Yes.
And it's its whole thought process of just being like, "Oh, what is that? It's coming really fast. I'm gonna call it the ground. Hi, ground."
Oh, it's getting bigger.
My favorite part in the whole series is there's this roaming party that has been going on for hundreds of years to the point where nobody at the party knows how it started. All they know is that they're at this party and they're having a great fucking time.
Right.
So it's like this enormous ship that just sort of flies around and it lands at a planet and goes, "Hey, join the party." And people are like, "Oh, okay." And it's like cool for a minute, but then the party slowly sucks the planet dry of all of its resources. And then when it's out of resources, they go, "Wait, the party's going to stop." So they leave the decimated planet behind and go to another planet and do the same thing. And it's been going on for like hundreds of years.
Just by that line alone, it really reminds me of like Doctor Who mixed with Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because there's a very.
I mean,
think
that's
it-
100% where like a lot of like Rick and Morty's ideas are coming from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
they've.
much
Vice
the same
versa,
line.
a lot of like his ideas have got to be coming from Doctor Who.
Oh, absolutely.
Probably.
But yeah, there's a very I think pretty keystone episode of Doctor Who. I'm not really well versed in the subject, but
I love Doctor
they go
Who.
to a planet where I guess it's like perpetual like rush hour and traffic jams on a highway, and they're just trying to go off this one exit.
Oh, I vaguely remember this.
It's been
episode.
going on for so long that like they would travel 100 yards in like a year and a half, and like people have been like
People are
born
born and die in their cars.
exactly.
But and then
Um,
people are also like getting out of their cars and like putting up tents and like just like living next to
Yeah.
their car and shit like that.
But the perpetual party is a much lighter
Yeah.
aspect of basically
Yeah.
the same scenario.
Right.
Yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide, Douglas Adams. If you love the series, Neil Gaiman wrote a like a biography of the series and kind of also about Douglas Adams. It's really, really good. Yeah, my favorite books. Read them all. Don't judge them by the fourth one.
Skip it if you have to.
Hopefully you're invested by then.
Yeah. It's still like it's all right, but the story isn't great. It's kind of there's like a forced love interest in it
Oh, I hate
that
that.
just it doesn't really work.
And it's
But then-
Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah.
No,
Yo, did
that's a different
y'all
character.
ever read his Dark Materials?
What's that?
No.
I watched
Like the
I
Golden
watched
Compass, Subtle Knife,
I
Amber
watched
Spyglass.
the first season of the HBO show, and it did not do anything for me.
So here's the thing. You just reminded me of it, Trevor, because like it's a trilogy of books by. Oh, now I can't remember his name. Doesn't matter. He's not important. He's
Philip Pullman.
Philip Pullman. That's right. You're right. But yeah, so it was very, very, very good until the last like 4 chapters of the last book, and then they just shoehorned in like the final like.
Oh God, they Game of Thrones did.
Yeah, the waiting for the love interest to like actually come to light and make the whole series. You're like expecting it, you know it's gonna happen, but then he like totally forgot to do it and wrote this awesome book, and then was like, oh shit, I didn't make good on this promise. So for these last 4 chapters of this last book, I've got to just like throw it in there, and it's so schmaltzy and so shitty and terrible.
Anytime anybody brings up his Dark Materials, Allison is always like, I liked those books at first, but now I hate them because they forced a love triangle.
Exactly.
Didn't realize it wasn't until the very end of the last book.
Exactly.
Who did they promise that he had to like urgently fulfill?
No, it's just like
The two
way,
main characters.
Yeah, it's just the way that he wrote it. It was like
okay.
everybody could see this like happening, and like you're waiting for it to happen. You're waiting for it to happen, but there's so much cool shit happening that
Okay.
that like he just got distracted and didn't like added in until it was like way too late, and you're like, fuck, dude, that's so bad.
The way you mentioned it was like I thought like he promised fucking little Timmy of Make-A-Wish Foundation.
No.
And he completely forgot up until like
No, it's just like it could have
last
happened.
bit.
It could have happened at any time during the series, but he
It's like, oh man,
definitely
now I have
forgot to do it.
I was like, oh beans, now I have to add in this new character named Timmy, and he's got to be in a love triangle with like a bunch of different people.
Yeah, it sucks too, because like I loved those books so much, and then like I don't know if it was maybe the same experience for you reading the fourth Hitchhiker's Guide, where like that shit happened, and I was like, why is this happening? This just ruins it.
That was my experience with the fourth Hitchhiker's Guide. I was just like,
Yeah.
why? No, okay. Well, we're just gonna fast forward through these parts and
just gonna
like get to
forget.
like the regular book.
Yeah. It's really funny. I'll give one spoiler. Plug your ears if you don't want it. So the fourth book is all about the main character has
Shocker.
this love interest. What's that?
It's a shocker because you're like, the fourth book is all about the main character.
Oh. Yes. But he has this love interest, and it's just like, it's all kind of weird and forced, and it's about like all of Earth was destroyed and everybody was killed, and then there's like a duplicate Earth, and it's this whole thing, and it just doesn't really work. And then the fifth book opens with just like, so one day she just disappeared and I don't know what happened. And then it's just a whole nother story from there.
Good.
Yeah.
I started driving and somehow she wasn't in the car already.
Yeah, almost exactly.
Wow.
That was one of the things that I did have a problem with the Hitchhiker's Guide books, is that despite knowing that it was coming, was that I would finish one book and start the next chapter of the next book. Be like, okay, continuing on with these characters. And then it'd be like, oh, wait, no, this isn't the same.
They're all gone.
Like,
This is...
well, but it'd be like
So,
reading a Harry Potter book. Be like, okay, I finished, Chamber of Secrets, and now I'm going on to Prisoner of Azkaban, and
Hogwarts is destroyed. Dumbledore died, and
Yeah.
Oh, so you mean
they're
like
now for some reason in England.
Oh, so you mean like watching the Harry Potter movies where like it's a new actor for several of the characters and all the set pieces are completely different and
kind of like that. But if they were like, okay, and the story picks up, Harry is competing in the Triwizard Tournament, and it's like, oh, okay, we didn't get anything in September, or like,
right.
It's like we jumped straight into
Cedric getting fucking bodied.
Jeez.
Oh, God.
Just spewing out all the spoilers today.
So the reason that the books are kind of like that is he wrote them several years apart, and at the end of like pretty much every one of the books, he told the publishers, I don't want to write any more books. I want to go do these other things. Like he was really into computers, and he was creating like a computer game version of it, and like he had all these interests. Douglas Adams was a ridiculously interesting person. So like he was always like, I'm not writing another book. And then 2 or 3 years later, the publishing company would come up to him and be like, what if we gave you like an absurd amount of money? And he was just like, yeah, okay, fine, I'll do one more. And 5 times that happened. So each time it's like, I'm not writing another one. This is it. This is how it ends. And then, a decade later, okay, now we have another book. What's this story going to be like? So it's very disjointed between books like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, like I said, it's always been on the list, and I just need to start reading books again. It's just a thing that I don't really do anymore.
Yeah, video games is
Do
kind
it.
of taking control of that area.
Get a
of
library
my
card.
mind.
No, I like.
Half an hour a night.
I just want to show you guys what's going on behind the computer. Yes.
He is
The
actively playing
Warzone
Warzone.
lobby.
I'm not actively playing it, but I'm waiting.
So one of the things that I know some people who do this, they'll play a lot of video games, but like the audio on the video game isn't a big deal for them, so they'll put on an audiobook and listen
Oh.
to
Nope.
I do that for movies and TV shows. I watch a movie and play a video game at the same time.
How? Oh no!
What?
That sounds terrible.
That sounds
Yeah.
awful.
Okay, so usually
Both of those things sound terrible to me.
I just do it both. I get bored if only one of them's on, and especially if it's like especially if it's like Warzone or like a sports game that I can completely sort of tune out.
You can't tune out Warzone, dude. You
Is
gotta
it
be
still-
able to hear who's around you.
Is it still called attention deficit disorder if it's two separate attentions that have the deficit?
It's attentions deficits disorders. ASDSHSDS. Yeah, I
All
mean,
right,
I can still.
We've gone way too long on this multimedia minute.
Yeah,
we can cut this
but-
shit out. But yeah, yeah, I just.
Yeah,
We're
keep
taking a
talking,
break.
Trevor. You just have a job later.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to the footsteps, and if there's no one around, then it's fine. I just blast on next Great British Bake Off, and we're good to go.
I hate all of that. Like I can feel it in my spine. How much I hate that.
It's because I'm just accomplishing more than most.
No, you
You
remind
sound
me of
like
fucking
Charlie.
Kelly when he's like listening, learning Mandarin while reading a book and all that shit. Like,
Oh man, stupid science man think he's more smarter than me.
yeah, stupid science
with
bitches
that-
couldn't even make my more smarter.
All right, we gotta take a break.
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
A new year brings new beginning. For all of our listeners that own a business, I want to tell you about FedEx Office. If you are just starting or have been running your company for generations, FedEx Office gives you the best way to print marketing materials, posters, signage, graphics, and so much more. With FedEx, creating, editing, saving, and ordering are fast and easy. We're teaming up with FedEx and Podgo to bring our listeners 30% off your next order of $100 or more at podgo.co/FedEx. That's podgo.co/FedEx for 30% off your next order. FedEx, the world on time. Do we want to do that sober challenge / fitness or something else?
Well, I have a feeling no matter what, we're gonna all start it on different days.
I am down to do it for January. It's just I am gonna stop on the 25th.
Oh,
we
I
could
mean,
do it for February. That's the shortest.
Yeah, we
month.
could do. So since February is the shortest month, we could all celebrate Connor's birthday by getting smashed, and then from that point on, go to the end of February.
Connor, what day is your birthday?
25th
Of February.
of January.
Oh, okay. What day is that?
That is a Monday.
The 25th.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, could
Of
we do like a
January.
special birthday smashed recording?
I mean, we could, but yeah.
Maybe like season 1.
opener.
We also
Yeah,
very much
season opener where we just like black out. And
don't need to make a thing of my birthday. I know that I'm gonna be like forgetting that I'm in my 30s.
No, that's
it's
fair.
it's a good like marking point kind of.
Yeah.
So then, are we gonna record on my birthday then,
No.
or we're gonna record on the
I'm not-
Wednesday of that week?
We'll record on the Wednesday of that week. not gonna make you do podcast on your birthday.
I mean, I don't plan on doing any. I don't celebrate birthdays. It's just I know that I'm gonna be drunk for this.
What,
one.
you're not gonna get?
No,
you're
it's-
not gonna demand all your cakes and creams from your parents and have a Sheffield pony be delivered to your house? Like,
No,
like
I'm gonna be
Tom?
sad and I'm gonna rewatch the MCU.
I don't know why that had to turn into a shot at me.
Sorry, I don't know. You're just you're the most recent birthday where we had to reschedule.
I have no problem recording on my birthday. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that. Like, and the other thing too is that like if we wanted to do like a blackout thing, like I know that I'm gonna be drinking on my birthday.
Yeah.
So if we're not recording on that day, that means I'm drinking twice that week. It's which kind of defeats the purpose of the break from drinking. Are we adding the fitness challenges and whatnot?
So for the challenges that I've done, it's basically everyone can kind of make their own, since we're all like everyone in this world has like different fitness regimens and
Right.
and all that.
Yeah.
So I feel like as long as you create your own personal challenge, whether it's exercise or diet or something like that, and as long as we all keep each other in check and with hopes to
Yeah.
improve on whatever we have going, then it should be fine. I don't think it should be like a static sort of thing, but
Yeah.
you know, figure
Yeah.
something out for whatever you want to do.
Right. And we're starting this on the 1st then, so in 2 days.
I am, but I am also doing it for the month of February also. So I don't know if you want to either start on February or start on January, but I'm just going to be doing it.
Yeah, I'm planning on starting some sort of exercise, something. I shaved and found another chin underneath, and I'm not liking it.
Dude,
So-
that's why I don't
I told
shave.
you last week. That's what happens to me every time. Every time I'm like, oh,
this
wait a
is
minute.
the only thing keeping my super thin thread of confidence alive.
Oh.
I noticed Tom just sat up a little straighter.
Fans out there, if you would like to join in on this, send us an email, hello@thenevergames.com. We would love to hear what your goals are going to be.
Also, if you just want to keep us going, like us on wherever you get your. I was going to say Spotify. Like us
Wherever you get your Spotify.
wherever you get
Wherever
your
you get
podcasts.
that Spotify.
I get my Spotify on Spotify.
I got my Spotify on Apple Music.
Anyway,
All right, should we get back
so
to the
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I mean-
recording a podcast.
Yeah. So next game is a game that we play every week. It's called Direct Sales Disaster. That's the Trigun theme song. Anyway,
What a pull, dude.
I love Trigun. Trigun's so good. Also, that theme song lasts like 2.5 minutes every time, and it's so good. Anyway, so I think I told you guys that I haven't slept for 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you
Pillows.
remember that.
I don't know where I am, honestly. I'm having trouble. But I based my direct sales disaster all around sleep and how you can get more of
Ooh.
it and such. All this stuff is coming from eBay. Again, I'm going to do the normal rules of lowest to highest. And there's a bit of a range here. But our first object for sale is coming out of Londonderry, New Hampshire, because of course it is. Nightmare Prevention Sleep Well Spell Jar.
Is this an empty mason jar?
No, it's actually
Ah.
it's full of it is a mason jar, but it's full of something that I can't tell what it is.
Is it teeth?
Gross.
Some sort of brown something is inside of there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's covered with like a red wax, like sealant to close it, and there's like a silver pentagram
This is
on
where
it.
nightmares are made.
Huh.
Handmade and blessed by Wiccan priest spell jar that will help to stop those nightmares and sleepless nights. USA Lower 48, blessed be. So apparently, if you live in Alaska or Hawaii, you fucked.
The spirits
Yeah.
cannot handle the shipping.
So if you're having trouble with if nightmares are keeping you up, then you want to go ahead and get this jar to keep those nightmares at bay. It's like they used a lot of
Oh my
wax.
God.
It's like dripping off the side of the jar, and
I'm worried this
Yeah.
is someone that I know that's kind of like an expat from Salem.
It looks like a Maker's Mark jar that like
Well, it's also like barely the size of your thumb.
yeah, it's really small.
it's a very small jar. But here's my thing is that I can't fucking tell what is in the jar.
It looks kind of like beans.
It looks
It
kind of like
does.
beans, but it also kind of looks like just like crumpled up like fiberglass insulation.
Okay, so it's definitely hair.
Oh, it could be
It's-
hair. It actually could be
it's
hair.
at least hair. I'm worried to guess anymore. Because that's
don't know.
already what is this supposed to give you nightmares?
No, this is nightmare prevention.
No, it's
It's gonna
it's-
give Noel nightmares.
It's not that because it's a bunch of balled up pubes in a jar.
Gross.
There are 9 available.
Oh, that's so many.
1 has sold.
All right. Let's
Wow.
start the bidding at $15.
Hey,
See, I
Jeremy,
was thinking around there.
do you want to go
15
out to
dare.
my 4th of July barbecue? No, I can't. I have to put the wax on my 10 jars of hair.
No, I can't. I have to collect pubes for people's nightmares.
Oh,
Pubesfornightmares.com.
Redirects to the nevergames.com.
I'm gonna say $10.
$10 for the Trevster. I hate that I said that.
the Trev
The
man.
Trevster.
They don't tell you how big this jar is, do they?
It looks pretty small.
It looks pretty small.
It looks like it's maybe 2 inches tall.
Oh, this is also being sold by somebody who calls himself Mojo Magic Man.
Okay.
You guys want to
Okay,
change
you
your
know what? I
answers?
didn't think that it was pubes, but now that I know that, I'm pretty sure this
Yeah,
is pubes.
he looks like Mark Hamill in The Last Jedi. Trevor laughed, but I feel like he hasn't seen that movie.
I think I have.
I don't think he knows who Mark Hamill is either.
I know who Mark Hamill is.
Who's Mark Hamill?
He's that weird guy in the hood at the end of that Last Jedi movie.
The weird guy.
Oh my Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh my Jesus Lord. No, can you guess a fucking number
Yeah,
so I
give
can
it a
get away
price,
from
no.
this
I
nightmare?
don't know. 18. Is that taken?
18 is
not.
not
I
taken.
never get the first one, so I don't care.
Alright, so that's gonna go to Trevor.
Yeah.
Actual price here is $7.95 for this jar of
$7.95.
pubes.
That's not a bad deal.
That's not a bad deal.
What for?
like,
for pubes.
Fucking
I
organic pube pellets?
mean, yeah, pube pellets. Why are they pelletized?
They look like pelletized balls. I don't know. Fucking ask Jeremy, the guy who looks like Mark.
No, his name is Mojo Magic
Yeah.
Mike or
Mojo
something. I don't
Magic.
know. I
Come on,
already
Noel.
went away from the screen, so I don't know.
There's way too many things. Okay.
All right, so maybe maybe the issue with your sleeping is that you just got too much stimulus and you need to cut back on that. But you need the right kind of stimulus. So what I have here is sleep headphones, Bluetooth eye mask. It is
Ooh.
adjustable. It connects to Bluetooth, so you can play music, or I assume you can do like nature sounds or some bullshit. But for some reason, it's labeled as a 3D sleep mask, which I don't know where the 3D comes in here, but it does.
A depth.
Oh, right,
The third
That's-
D is depth.
Yeah.
right. But I
What
still
are the first
don't.
2 D's?
Oh goddamn
Okay.
it, Tom, that was fucking funny.
So you can fit the nose contour in a better way. It's it's misspelled. Memory foam, lightweight and comfortable. I didn't even look at this before. Oh my god. And zero pressure to the eyes. But apparently it
Is
has
this-
10 hours of playing time. It takes 2 hours to like fully charge. Again, still
Is this
don't
one
really.
of those things that like it's one of the it's basically like a headband that goes all the way around your eyes and it
Yeah,
has
yeah,
basically
exactly.
headphones in
That
it?
too, yeah. Yeah, I've
Exactly.
actually almost bought one of these myself.
I remember
it's-
looking at them at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's essentially just like a regular sleep mask, but it's also Bluetooth connectable so that you can pump in some sweet tunes.
Yeah.
It's got 3 buttons on the front where it's like plus and minus volume, and then a play and pause.
Like where your
Option.
eyes would be? Are those buttons?
Just gonna poke yourself in the eyeball. To...
Ow.
So it's like the
Ow.
eyes are covered here, and then the buttons are like right here.
That's
okay.
Those are like at your forehead.
That's
forehead
way
buttons.
too close.
It is
Yeah,
way
I'm
too
gonna be
close.
jabbing myself in the eye.
I'm gonna go with 25.
I'm gonna say 18.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna go 20, but that feels like a danger zone. I will say 30.
All right.
Okay.
Everybody locked in?
Yeah.
All right, that one goes to Tom.
God
Wow,
damn.
Good job, Tom.
The actual price is $38.93.
Wow. I just want this to go to the final round, so Tom's got to win this.
No,
this
if I win
sucker.
this, then it's a 3-way final
I very
round.
much don't
Oh,
want.
okay. Well,
I
that
very
too.
much
No,
don't
if-
want Tom to win this.
Oh, go Trevor. I
need-
don't fucking know
I
anymore.
need Tom to not
This is
win this.
crazy rules.
He and I are tied right now, so I'd rather take the risk of the Trevor sweep
Yeah.
than just have
Than
someone
Tom getting a single point.
Okay,
then
so
then going into the last round,
Yeah.
someone beating me.
right. So just a heads
Oh,
up, I
this
haven't
is-
looked at the scoreboard since like early September when I last won a game, so I am completely out of date.
This is for the direct sale disaster championship for me and Tom.
Is that a
Oh,
thing?
yeah, that's right.
That's
Yeah,
not
we're
a
tied at-
thing.
We're tied at 8 direct sale disaster wins, and I'm making it a thing unless Tom wins, and then it's not a thing.
And then it's not.
That's the thing because you messaged our group and then we just never responded. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this next one, perhaps you need some spiritual healing to help you fall asleep. This one is a Reiki distance healing. Can't sleep? 60-minute session.
Oh, this is definitely from Salem,
No, this is coming from Clifton, New Jersey.
the home of Reiki.
Right. So it's
Well-
one. Basically, what you're getting is one 60-minute session. It says, "I am a Reiki master energy healer." So no, you're not. Reiki enhances the body's own ability to heal itself.
No,
Energy
it
work.
doesn't.
Energy work has much to offer in the way of increasing overall well-being. Reiki is stress-reducing, balancing, and relaxing. Your session will be done remotely. This is called distant Reiki. Then it goes through a description of Reiki, which we don't need to read. How can distance Reiki energy healing sessions help me? Anyone can benefit from Reiki, not only when they are ill. A Reiki session enhances the body's own natural ability to heal itself as it works on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level of the recipient. How is it possible? This is fun. The distance healing is possible because energy can transcend time and space, so it can be transmitted anywhere.
Booyah! That's
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Now, here's the real good thing. What will I receive? You will receive one distance Reiki healing session focused on the details you supply. Your details will then be put inside my Reiki Master's healing box. The box is continually charged
Oh.
by a crystal to enable Reiki to continue to be sent after the session for an additional 7 days. I will conduct the session
How
in
did
the
they
next.
find out it's only 7 days that,
It's-
that lasts?
I don't
well,
know.
it's
I don't
7
know.
business days.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took New Year's off.
Oh
It's-
my god!
You're getting an additional 2 days
Well,
if you order right
Reiki
now.
works on the same rules as the girl from The Ring.
Yeah.
I will conduct the session in the next 24 to 48 hours, unless otherwise agreed. Before the session, I will email you to touch base and to let you know I will be starting the session, so you can get comfortable and relax, so you'll be open to receiving the Reiki energy.
Oh,
like
so
to
you're
work-
not even on a Skype call
That's
with
what I'm
this
saying.
guy,
Is you're
like,
not on
you're
Skype, you're not on Zoom. He's just doing it in his house, and you just have to sit and be like, "Yeah, this is happening."
You're just playing one session of Among Us, and then you're just going back to business. It's like that's all
Right.
the connectivity you need.
In this session, the intention is to clear and relax you deeply so you can fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. I will set the intention for your highest and greatest good. After the session, you will receive an email to confirm completion of the session and entry into the Reiki Master's healing box.
Oh
You
my
can
God.
schedule emails.
And here's the thing, what to expect.
You can also schedule distance Reiki. Aren't
Okay.
you listening?
Before we
That's
bash
right.
on this
That's right.
anymore, I do feel like here at the Never Games, we are all very inclusive on pretty much anything, except for
Reiki.
fake things that you have to pay for.
Right, here's the thing: is
That's
believe
it.
what you want to believe, but don't charge
Yeah,
people a bunch of money on shit that
Exactly.
is unfounded and that you're not doing anything.
believe
for.
what you want, love who you want, as long as they love you back, and be cool. But
Yeah, just be cool.
don't
Just be cool.
don't
Just don't rip people
sell
off.
not
Don't rip people
things
off.
for not money.
Yeah,
That's
don't,
it. Yeah.
Classic Noel quote. Don't sell not things for not money.
That is a great Noel quote.
Yeah. God,
Um,
just be cool and have other people be cool to you, and then everyone's cool.
So there's a big list here.
Noel, you
that
should
says-
write a book.
You really should.
Yeah.
like a coffee table reader.
Yeah.
It's my Mr. Doodle version of haikus.
Yeah. But there's a list here that says what to expect, and there's like feeling. It's long. It's like feeling like you meditated, improved mental and emotional health, peaceful and calm, a sense of well-being, and a bunch of other shit. And then the last one is, or you may feel nothing at all. Note, you are still receiving the healing energy.
Because I feel like there's. Wait, is that the legal eBay disclosure? Because I know with like haunted things.
No,
okay.
no. That's they put that in on their own.
They've had way too many complaints.
Oh, they definitely have.
Yeah.
And
Well,
this is really the image that I want you to use for this episode.
well, that's what you get when you go to New Jersey for your Reiki. The only the second capital of Reiki in the Western Hemisphere, after Tempe, Arizona.
Tempe. Oh yeah, I actually can't send it to you because this is the price of the image.
Oh.
So, but it's funny. You'll see it eventually.
I'm gonna say $120.
$120.
So, what was the last price?
The last price was it was basically like $40. It was like $39.85.
Okay. I'd say $49.99.
$49.99.
I'm gonna say 70.
70. Point goes to Tom. Begrudgingly.
Damn,
God.
I don't
Damn
even
it!
know anymore.
No.
I could see by the way you threw your pen
Shit.
that I had gotten.
Fuck.
The total is $99. So yes, it does go to Tom.
I was either gonna go to 100 or 120, and I figured 120 just to be a bit.
But there's
Or-
the listing. So if you want to read all the stuff that I didn't read, and also get that sweet image.
Honestly, I wasn't far off. I was predicting. Do you know the generic? The oh god, what was it called? The pick art, the stick man, the in the Windows 93 like PowerPoints and everything like that. You had the.
Are you talking about
Oh,
like
the paperclip?
the
No.
paperclip? You talking about
Clippy?
Clippy?
No. There was a generic stick man. Clip art. Okay, so it was called clip art. Clip art stick man. There's a stick man from clip art.
How many times can you say stickman and clip art in 30 seconds?
I also don't know where you're going with this.
Just keep saying
it
the same
sounded like
thing.
he finished his point for a second there, and he didn't know what to do, so he just said "stickman clip art" 3 more times.
Yeah. So.
Noel, are you having a stroke? Are you okay?
Yep. No. My
Raise your hands above your head.
my fourth one tonight. That's what I thought it was gonna be.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, the cartoon eyes are what really sell me on this Reiki Master's healing ability.
Oh God.
Just
Maybe in order to fall asleep, you need something a little bit more powerful than some sort of spiritual healing. You need some sort of effect on your mental capacity. So what I've got here is extreme power hypnosis 10 CD complete system. For some reason it says tobacco weight, which I don't understand what that means. But it also says pain, intimacy, and sleep. So this is a 10 CD complete system of extreme power hypnosis. I assume because it's a 10 CD complete system, it deals with multiple faculties, and that's why it says pain, intimacy, and sleep.
In addition to weight loss and stop smoking.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That's what.
Oh
weight-
yeah.
to-
Oh,
tobacco
weight. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That makes a lot more sense.
It's not
Okay.
2 pounds of tobacco. It's
I could not.
Solves
that-
all your problems.
I don't know why that was so difficult for me to figure out.
give
but
this to your cousin in jail. They'll never
it's
find
probably
it.
the 2 days of not sleeping. But yeah, it's just a big old like CD. I think these are these. Yeah, no, these are CDs. So it's an audio CD hypnosis thing. Yeah, and that's really all the description that I have. The name is the description.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say 150.
150.
I'm gonna say 125. 10 CDs, $12 and change for a CD.
I'm gonna go 175. I think this is gonna start to really jump up.
Oh, I really hope it's not that.
I won again.
Fuck.
Oh,
Damn it.
Just- the way Connor
God.
throws his pen.
Damn
We're the
it.
last person. Just like I could tell.
$149.99.
oh.
God damn it!
What did you
No.
think was gonna happen? Connor? That like Trevor was gonna get it to the penny?
Well, Trevor got the. I don't know. Maybe. People have guessed the 99s before.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Ah,
This sucks. This actually is going to come down to the last game.
My game.
Yeah.
This has to. Yeah. So I have a chance.
And Connor's gonna have to
so
win.
I need you fuckers.
Unless
to not
wait,
fuck me
we've
up
got
on
one
this.
more. We've got one more of these right
We
now.
do
right?
have one more of these.
If I hit
so
it on the dot,
you hit it on the dot, then I
We'll
have
tie.
to scramble to. Well, you'll tie, and I'll have to scramble to find a new one. Which I'm gonna secretly pass the information on to Trevor.
Trevor, remember when we first started the show and we had Tom on for the first time and he said he was going to invade our show and control it?
yeah, it's gonna take it over.
Yeah,
I
he's
remember
his
that
own.
too, and I wasn't even in on that
he,
episode.
he was going to take it
I
over.
remember listening to it, and I was like, "No, fuck you! I'm gonna have a better episode. I'm gonna take it."
Yeah.
Before we even met,
holy
that's where the
shit.
rivalry started.
Well, for
See,
any of you...
it was like distance Reiki. I was just like, I
was
feel
gonna
like
say-
someone in the universe hates me now.
Oh man, you fucking beat me to it. I was gonna say for anyone doing New Jersey distance Reiki, just talk to us at Tom at the Never Games. It's going to be a lot more accurate.
All right, guys. If you're like me and it's been a couple days since you've slept, maybe you're just fucking sick and tired of it, and you're just full of spite. So instead of fixing your own problems, you just want to make sure that you bring everyone down with you. So you're gonna get revenge. Demonic nightmare creatures get your enemies in their sleep sigil.
Oh God.
I bought that same thing for 2 things of amethyst on Skyrim.
A great spell to get revenge on your enemies where nobody can protect them. Their dreams. Wait, this is
Jesus.
all in Comic Sans, by the way. Plague them with nightmare creatures that attack constant and never let them rest comfortably. Drive them to madness and more. Nightmare creatures will plague them every time they try to sleep. They cannot be stopped and will curse them for as long as you desire. Identify to us your target and we will curse them. So that's what you receive. What I just sent you guys is what you receive, and it looks like they call it a sigil, but it just looks
It's
like a
black construction paper with a piece of twine around it.
essentially.
Poorly wrapped, even poorly or blunt.
It's some sort of scroll, black scroll.
But it looks like it's only like 2 inches long.
This is coming from Olympia, Washington.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's a lot here. Please be welcomed. I am known as Vestra, the most powerful metaphysical and paranormal seller around. Vestra is the alias of a most powerful sorceress and is a member of a powerful and select coven that has been around for many ages. This is in blue Comic Sans. Vestra, the most powerful metaphysical and paranormal seller, does not use Comic Sans.
Vestra, the most powerful and cosmic seller, did not get her degree in graphic design.
Unless,
so sue her.
unless if she has a power that of a Thanosian might where she can just kill people by like snapping her fingers, where Comic Sans is still cool. Like if,
That was a stretch, bud.
if she can kill oh yeah, okay, fine.
All right, what
I'm
are we
going-
thinking for?
I'm going for it.
Vestras?
I'm gonna say 199.99.
It's weird. I want to keep my pride and answer, but I also don't want to interfere with this. Honestly, duel of the year. Fuck it. I'll interfere.
Go ahead, Noel.
No. What? I'm not going to win even if I get this goddamn question right.
Yeah.
I am gonna say 300.
My whole season comes down to this.
3. No. Trevor, you said 199?
99.
Oh, fuck off. Trevor or Tom, you said 300. Oh, god damn it.
I
You
just
were
want guys-
getting a sorcerer to cast a spell for you.
I just want you guys to know that the other side of this page is all my notes from Trevor's game way back in the day. How did you hate that? I'm just remembering how good of a game that was.
It was a
good game.
It was a good one. It's tough to put together. I was thinking about doing that for the season wrap up.
It was really
but
cool.
I will say 265.
265 is wrong.
Yeah. Oh.
Trevor, you let me down.
Oh no.
No!
I was also
Damn
going
it.
to say like 350, but I knew that wasn't real.
But it's but you still got the point because it was $200.
Oh! Trevor, what, the 99.99 has not worked for you, bud.
Ah,
It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. You do
the
get a
last
point
one
there,
was
but
the 99.
yeah, I
Ah.
know. You do get a point there, but the game still goes to Tom.
You were 1 cent over my favorite Dido song.
God damn it.
Well, that. I will say that was an exciting direct sales disaster.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
For those of you who are invested, it was a good one.
And
was a good
those
one.
of you who are invested, stay tuned for, honestly, the most important round of this podcast to date.
Yeah, this is
Like,
for
this
all
is
the
going to be
this game is for all the
fucking
marbles.
nuts, and I'm going to try and
For us
win
to
it.
tie.
I'm going to try
For
and
the-
win
Yeah.
it.
For us to what happens if we
Noel, you and I could
Well,
just
so
throw the match and
I
give it to
could-
Connor, force the tie,
I
No.
could
and then
potentially
we'll
get
just
a
figure out what
bonus
happens
point.
from there.
I could potentially get a sweep
Oh,
and a
that's
bonus point, correct?
true.
You could.
Yeah, I think
Or what happens if I tie?
If we tie for the season.
No idea. I have a game that I think could work as a quick tiebreaker.
Single round of a
It would work as
Different.
like a 5-round, but we'll figure it
Wait,
out if we
but-
get there.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
but if Trevor has that game, I would naturally have to be the host if all three of you are playing in it, right?
I'm
no,
out
it would
now.
just be me.
Trevor's now out, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I needed a sweep.
Cool. I'm still going to try and win.
Oh, I am too.
Okay.
My pride.
Yeah, we're all pretty damn selfish here.
Yeah.
So
You guys don't want the dramatic ending that I require.
No, I feel like I have to try.
No, I know. I wouldn't
Like-
ask you. I wouldn't ask you to throw it.
I'm just picturing
Okay.
Adam Vinatieri in 2001 Super Bowl against the Rams, and if there were two other teams rushing the stands trying to get on the field, I would love that a lot more than just a standard Super Bowl. So I'm going to participate.
four
in that.
teams playing football at once.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
all right,
it's
I'm ready
the,
for
the
this.
field is an X.
Yeah.
So what they go like.
The
All right.
German
You've already
Chinese
told me it's
checkers
a
of Super
Family
Bowl.
Feud style situation.
Yeah, so as a setup for this, in 2012, I had a friend who was from Ireland. For Christmas, his mom sent him a bunch of stuff that was small things that she could ship for a reasonable price overseas. And then in the summer of 2013, he was deported, and I moved into his apartment.
Shucks, man.
Huh.
Wow. Okay.
He got back. There were some issues with his student visa. Anyways, but I moved into his room and I paid him $100 for all of his furniture, and that included a bunch of other stuff that he had left, which included the British version of Family Feud, Family Fortunes.
That's a thing.
Yep. So
Why
the
do
name
they
of
have
this
to name it something different?
I don't know.
And why is it so
Potentially
close? Like,
legal reasons.
if anything,
Yeah,
I thought it
maybe
would be
it's-
called like family. I don't know.
Not money.
not money.
You can do your whole edit out that sort of thing.
Nope.
So the name of this game is not Family Fortunes, but Never Games Nemesis. So this is a Family Feud style game. I have a question for each of you. The way it'll go is I'm going to start with Noel. Noel will get to answer.
Wonderful.
If he's on the board, we're gonna move on, and essentially you're just gonna try and top. Everybody will get one guess to each thing, but I'm gonna keep track of your points across all rounds.
Okay.
So whoever has the most points, which is the equivalent of the most people who answered.
Okay, so the
The same
points
as you
are
in a
the
survey.
actual like Family Feud
It's
Yes.
scores that
cumulative.
they got.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Before we start, can I ask when this game came out?
This edition came out in 2010.
Okay, so I was
like
going to
that.
say
Okay.
I'm not really interested in messing around with the USSR.
I intentionally went through and picked only ones that are still relevant today.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
So there's no going to be like, who was your favorite actor for Spider-Man? So the way it works is that there's a question. They surveyed 100 people, although this might be, 100 people. They aggregated all of the answers to the same general idea. And then for each person who gave that answer, it's a point in the.
Okay, so but the subjects are just whatever they throw out.
It's just
like
a
show.
question.
Okay,
Right.
yeah, okay. Let's do it.
All right, so Noel, you get the first question. What is the worst aspect of flying?
What is it? Not being distracted? That was a
Hitchhiker's Guide joke.
yeah. There you go. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah,
what
look
is
at
the
you.
worst aspect about
Callbacks.
flying? Yeah, we haven't done callbacks in a little bit, so I thought I'd just stick my claim. It's cold.
Cold is not on the list.
Oh, I was gonna do the warm up. The show me. Okay.
Show me cold.
Yeah, show me.
Bam.
Cold.
All right,
Show
Connor,
me
what do you think?
potato salad.
Crashing.
Show me crashing. Eh.
Really?
Oh, I love this build up.
Who
Is it just
who
like
has
flying
been
like
in
a-
a plane crash that happened to get to answer this question?
Oh
I'm thinking
shit!
of just like
I'm gonna
random
say-
things that people would be like, "Oh, that would be shitty if that happened."
God damn it! All right. so you
Okay, how about I'm gonna go with going through security.
Show me security. Eh.
What?
So I'm really happy.
Yeah.
I'm really happy everyone got this round right. For some reason, I thought it was the superpower of flying.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was like flying like in an
It's
airplane or
cold.
if it's like
So-
yeah, it's going to be cold no matter what. You're not expecting that.
So, number 5, the food. Number 4, your ears popping.
Wait, we can't still
Number
guess?
3, no, you get one guess each.
Oh, shucks,
Yeah.
man.
Number 3, taking off. Number 2, turbulence.
yeah,
And the number 1 answer with a score of 27 was landing.
landing.
Wow.
Why is that the worst?
These all suck.
That was bad.
These are so
I
boring.
disagree.
You
Why
might
is
as
landing
well
the
just put
worst?
in number 3, the movie.
All right, Connor.
Yeah.
This next one, there are 7 possible answers.
Okay.
The question is, name something to help you through a lonely night.
Significant other.
Show me significant other. That is number 7 for 4 points.
Ooh.
Bullshit. Dick ass cockboard.
I was shocked that that wasn't number 1. Trevor, what do you have?
A warm beverage.
Show me warm beverage is number 3. Food and drink is for 9 points.
That's it? Just 9?
Yeah.
God.
Noel,
Trevor, don't do this. To me, man.
name something to get you through a lonely night.
An absolutely impenetrable barrier of anxiety, depression, and lack of self-confidence. No, I will say.
Wow, guy. I gotta go to bed.
So food and drink was Trevor's.
Yes,
Okay.
at number 3 for 9 points.
Oh man.
Does this mean that if I get to come back for one better than his? Or
No.
do we
No.
only get one guess for each question?
You only get one
Yeah.
guess for each
Okay.
question, but it's cumulative throughout. So
So
like,
you get
Right, right,
those
right.
and the
points.
next one you could get the
So I
34
still get
point question.
Yeah, right. I still
like-
get those points. Okay.
Yeah.
And I got 4. You got 9, Trevor.
Yeah.
Is it
both of which are very low, like
Very
numerical
low.
values. So
Is
like,
it sad
for
that
what you
I'm
picked.
like completely stumped?
This
You're
is
having
a tough
you're
one.
having a lonely night, Noel. What do you do?
Oh man.
Keep it PG.
Yeah. Yeah. I was already eliminating those options before. Okay, I'm gonna say candles or like a weighted blanket or something like that. Just something comfy and cozy and warm.
Those are so different
So
answers.
wildly different.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Things that are warm and cozy.
No, I need more than
Like, you
that.
come on.
Like
All
a
right,
thing.
fine. Candles.
Show me candle. Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
If
an
you had
expert
gone,
in
if
this
you had
subject.
gone sheets, I would have given you pillow, which was number 6.
I was
So
going
they
to
were
say
in
body pillow, like a weird shape of something bad.
So number 7 was your partner or significant other. Number 6 was a pillow. Number 5 was pet. Number
Oh,
4 was
fuck. I thought that was under significant other. No, like...
I'm glad you don't
faces. Your poor cat.
I think Patrick
No.
needs to be taken away
no,
from you.
No.
Next time Noel goes on mute, nobody tell him.
It's not... No, not... Oh, fuck. Not like that, but I'm not going to spend the time defending myself. Fuck this.
Number 4 was
Oh,
music.
Fuck.
Number 3 was food and or drink. Number 2 was a book. And number 1 was TV or a film.
The thing I do every
Yeah, I
goddamn
should've
night.
said
What the
I
fuck?
should have said a movie.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
All right, Trevor, this one is yours.
All
There
right.
are 5 answers up here on the big board.
Cool.
Name something that people often do before they go on a job interview.
I'm gonna go with. I'm trying to pick between 2. I'm gonna say dress up. The dress
Okay.
appropriately.
Dress appropriately. Show me dress appropriately. Ding, ding, ding. Number 1, dress smartly for 29 points.
Come on.
Okay, so what happens now? This is kind of the same case as it was for my round. Does
Uh,
You
Trevor
guys
just-
still go because
No,
you guys.
can still guess because you can still get points.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to
all
get the number 1 thing, but. So, Noel, what you got? Something you do before a job interview.
I swear to God, if I was 1 goddamn cent away from winning the fucking season, I'm not gonna release this episode. I'm gonna delete all of the recordings.
I would like you to delete this episode so that we can start again, and then I can come back. And
Yeah, do you
and win it
realize
like
how
I'm
many
supposed to.
bad jokes I made today? It's probably the same amount that I made on the last 19 episodes. Things I would do before a job interview in order to be prepared. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh god, I don't know how to describe this in a Family Fortune-esque 3-word phrase.
This is
but-
general enough. Like, give
Yeah.
it to me, and I'll.
Like a confidence hype up speech while you're looking at yourself in a mirror. So like just get yourself pumped up. Like
Hype yourself up.
an attitude booster or something like that. Motivation go starter.
Whippets.
Okay.
Whippets.
Show me whippets.
Oh, at least we have our episode name.
Show me whippets.
Wow.
No, not on the
okay.
list. No, I'm so sorry.
Get a haircut.
Oh yeah.
Show me haircut. I'm gonna give it to you. Ding ding shave.
I was between shave or haircut.
Shave and a haircut. For 12 points for Connor.
Was
I
do a
was also
practice
thinking
interview.
like update your resume.
Yeah. So number 5 is practice interview.
Okay.
Number 4, update your CV.
Well, that's
Number
before.
3.
That's before you even apply to a job.
Yeah.
Number 3 is shave. Number 2
Bullshit.
is take a shower or bath.
Just
and number
things you
1
would do
is
every
dress
day.
smartly.
God damn it.
All right, Noel, we're coming back to you.
Wonderful.
You get to.
How many more
you
rounds
have to
of
go
this
every
are there?
round. What was that?
How many more rounds?
You're each gonna get 2 more starters. So
Okay.
Including
Okay.
this or after this?
Okay.
including
Nothing
this. So
set.
there's
There's
nine,
still- I-
nine
There's still a
categories
lot of
total.
time.
Okay.
I still got time. Okay.
Still plenty of time.
Oh,
Trevor,
okay.
Trevor, man.
I'm so mad because I'm going to win this game and I'm going to have lost the season by 1 penny.
you
Noel.
don't have to do that.
Yes.
I have
Name
to.
something little kids have difficulty doing for themselves.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh my god, so many things. All right. Three things come to mind. One of them is long division, and that's hell not on the list. Fuck.
Who the fuck are you?
Someone who had difficulty doing long division in the 4th grade.
Long division.
Yes, long division. Like, I'm gonna say, I'm jostling in between two, but I'm gonna say tying your shoes.
Tying your shoes. Let's see, tying your shoes. Ding, ding, ding is number 1 for
Yeah!
70 points.
Mother of Christ! Jesus!
Yes, and I am doing what I do best, not expecting me to win.
I'm gonna get blown out of the water.
Connor, what you got?
Changing clothes or diapers or whatever.
Getting dressed is number 2 for 9 points.
Fuck.
9 points?
Oh, wow.
70 to 9?
Wow.
I'm getting fucking
That's the way it
shafted
goes.
here.
Trevor,
I'm gonna just go with like feeding yourself.
eating and drinking is number 5 for 4 points.
Woo.
My other. I was trying to think of. Oh man, what was my other guess? It was something.
Noel was
Dumb.
deciding between the number 1 answer and long division.
No. And something else, but I completely forget. Oh well.
So the 5 options were eating and drinking is number 5. Number 4, taking a bath. Number 3, going to the bathroom. Number 2, getting dressed. And number 1, tying their shoelaces.
Wonderful.
Connor,
Yeah.
here's your question. Name a pet that might live longer than its owner.
Pet that might live longer than its owner.
So far, Noel has gotten 1 question that he's gotten any points on, and has
The
double
most.
double points than anyone else.
Right.
I don't play hard. I play efficiently,
The one thing that I can think of,
and I'm in last place.
I think I'm this is not my answer. I'm just talking out loud. I'm thinking fish, but I don't know how long fish live. Because it can't be dog, it can't be cat. I think it could be bird. Like there's probably a bird species that lives fairly long.
Well, they were dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Noel was so proud of himself. on
loved
that
that
one.
No,
joke.
that was just so
Especially-
dumb. Like, oh, that was so fucking dumb. Can't believe people laughed at that.
I know. I laughed at you laughing.
Yeah.
I laughed at you laughing. Fuck.
So outlive their owners? I guess I'm gonna go fish.
Let's see, fish. Fish not on the
No.
board.
Absolutely not.
No, I know this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a turtle.
Fuck.
Let's take a look at.
Wait,
turtle.
wait. Can I guess too?
Yes, you were gonna get
Yeah,
to guess.
everyone
getting one
guesses
now.
every
Bitch.
time.
I know, but
This is round like 7. How do you not know what's going on?
no. I know, but like mine.
You can't steal turtle.
I'm
can't
worried.
steal
I'm
turtle.
worried Trevor's going to be
Just-
off by like 2 letters, and I have. I don't want.
Wait, you're gonna say tortoise?
I was going to say tortoise.
So I'm giving.
Nobody owns a tortoise as a pet.
Dude,
I'm giving.
have you seen Netflix?
I
People own tigers.
Let's take a look at the board for turtle. I'm giving tortoise to Trevor
Oh,
for
guys,
26
yes!
points at
That's
number
what I was
1.
gonna say. God damn it. Parrot. They live long. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
that was gonna
I
be my
don't
second
know.
answer.
It's gonna be
Number
tortoise.
2 answer is bird.
Yeah, fine.
Most parrots can live to be 80. So they usually are like, if you're gonna get a parrot, talk with your kids because there's a good chance they'll have to take care of it when you die. But that's 25 points for Noel for second place.
What? God. Jesus.
All right,
Wait, am
I
I s-
lost.
Am I still in the running?
Congratulations, Tom.
You're
Yeah, No,
winning.
you're in first.
Holy shit! Wow.
Congratulations on the season win, Tom.
What a happen.
There's still
what a
There's still like 5 of them left to do.
Yeah, we're only halfway through this game.
what a
I don't know, Jesus
happenstance of
Christ.
circumstances.
Yeah, but you guys got to fuck up seriously, and I have to start getting firsts.
Hey, so they were in order. Number 4 was cat. Number 3 was dog. Number 2 was bird, and number 1 was tortoise.
Should have said bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dog was for 21 points. So
Are you fucking kidding me?
So we
I,
learned.
I just guess it's because when people answer the survey, they couldn't name animals.
Right.
So we learned a lesson. Guessing poorly is a lot better than guessing nunly.
Dogs live until they're like 10, 15.
Not according to people.
You get hit by a car, though.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
according to people.
technically.
Yeah.
All right, next. This is your second question to start on, Trevor, of 3. Name something that some people refrigerate and some people don't.
Oh, god damn it, motherfucker.
I'm gonna say bread.
You bitch.
Bread is number 2 for 16
Fucking
points.
bitch.
Noel, what do you think?
Eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs is not on the list.
What? No!
What?
Oh, no! I was so that's the most
What else?
confident I've ever been in this entire podcast. No!
Bread was
Connor, what do you think?
bread was my only fucking guess.
Yeah. I got some other thoughts, but
That's the only thing I can think of because I moved in with my sister and she refrigerated all of her bread and I was like, "The fuck are you doing?"
I mean, I unrefrigerate
I
my usable bread, but I have like a backup in the freezer.
That's different though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was going to it's not eggs.
It's not eggs.
Who the fuck doesn't refrigerate eggs?
British
You don't have to.
British people.
Yeah, you don't
really
have to,
not?
but
Yeah,
So
They're
yeah.
they're classified as a dairy, so by U.S. law they have to be in a freezer case or a cold case in the grocery store. But they're perfectly shelf stable.
Well,
Yeah.
the only reason why the U.S. requires it is because we pasteurize our eggs, which gets rid of a lot of the protectable bacteria, and the U.K. does not pasteurize their eggs, so they do not get rid of all that safe protectable bacteria. So they can leave them out. We cannot leave them in. However, if we eat uncooked cookie dough, we cannot get salmonella, but they have a chance to get salmonella.
Well, we can get salmonella, but it's from the flour,
yeah.
not the eggs.
Yeah, it's not from eating raw. You can eat raw eggs if you do live in the U.S. with very little chance to harm yourself.
Peanut butter.
Oh,
that was gonna be
that's a good
be
one.
my
I'm gonna give you jams, spreads, and preserves.
Yeah.
Which was number 4 for 9 points.
Cool, great, another 9 points.
Is it onions
Thank you.
or potatoes?
No. Jam, fruit,
can I do-
bread, and ketchup.
Oh,
What is it?
Ketchup was number 1?
Ketchup was number 1.
okay.
Fuck
I was
that.
going to say butter, but that kind of was spreads and
Yeah.
preserves and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coffee should be on there. Maybe.
All right, so this is your final round to start, Noel.
What is the total score?
I have to do math. You are at
don't wanna hear it.
95.
I can win the season. I can win the season.
No, you can't.
No, I no, I can. It's all about
You could really fuck Connor over though.
it's all about attitude.
No, I fucked myself over, Trevor. Don't worry, I did that myself.
Yeah, you didn't say turtle.
Connor has 34. Hold on.
Should we make custom shirts for everyone on why we lost? And Connor's would be, I didn't say turtle.
Mine would be one fucking penny.
And mine would be never had a chance.
Yeah, it was never.
Yeah. Never in the cards.
And Trevor is at 84. So 11 points behind Noel.
Okay.
Okay.
So I really need you guys to fuck up here.
Hey, both
All
of
right.
us?
There could be another like huge one coming for you, Connor.
I know.
If Connor, if you
Anything could
get number
happen.
1 here, you'll be in first.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
No one's at
Fuck.
this is the question of the past oh my god, 20 weeks. 20
But unfortunately,
20 weeks.
Noel starts.
He does. That means I go
Name
second.
Name something that some people buy new and other people buy used.
Oh no. There are a lot of answers. Okay, it's coming down to 2. I would
Long division.
Yeah.
Long division.
Long division. and butter. Uh, I will have to say Cars.
Let's take a look. Is Cars up on the board? Ding, ding, ding. Cars is number one
I knew
Yeah!
God
for
damn
74 points.
Yeah!
I fucking knew it.
I don't even know what else could be on this.
There's
Like-
another one I had in mind.
Connor, what do you think?
I'm gonna go clothes.
Ah, fuck.
Clothes is number 2 for 12 points.
God damn it! Of course.
I did not have that in mind.
Trevor, what's your thought?
Like kitchenware, glasses,
Oh
cups, silverware.
no!
I have no idea.
I'm not going to give that to you. Number 4 was appliances and TVs.
Wait,
Oh.
Number
is,
4
is
or number 3 was
houses? Is houses on there?
No.
No.
I was gonna say
I've never thought about a house as being used.
used.
I
Well,
bought this house
no,
used.
but
I mean,
honestly,
technically.
you either get a house
Got a real
made,
good deal because it was used.
You
I was
either
thinking
get
for-
a, no,
furniture.
you either get a house made for yourself, which means you're like
Yeah.
in the what
Oh.
10% that ever buy a house.
But
Everyone
cars,
else is
cars
just-
was my Cars was 100% the number
Yeah,
one.
that's
yeah.
that one's pretty clear.
People
Yeah.
have lived in your house, dog. Like that's a thing. That's just a thing for most people.
It's not called used though.
Oh, dude, you better believe
Tom,
it's
is there now
used.
any way possible for me to catch up?
If you get number 1 on the last 2,
I have to get number one on both
How
of these.
many of
I think
these are
so.
there?
we've got 2 rounds left. Noel.
Okay, all right.
You each got 3 questions. All right, Connor, name something people do to avoid traffic.
People do to avoid traffic. I have a couple options. I don't like any of them.
Yeah.
Take the train, like metro, subway.
Okay. Number 2 is public transit for 23 points.
Well, once again, congratulations, Tom.
I feel like that
Yeah.
that helps me.
I'm gonna
too.
go.
Trevor,
I'm gonna go with like find an alternate route.
alternate route is number 1 for 46 points.
Ooh.
Does that really mess me up, or
That's
No,
so
You hit the number one on the last
stupid.
one. That like.
That is the stupidest thing. What do you mean alternate route? There's gonna be traffic no matter where you go.
Okay, I thought you were talking
No.
stupid about me. I was gonna say I was curious, man.
Noel, what do you think?
So I basically have to guess the number 3 answer is the best answer I can come up with.
Well, it would be the best answer you can come up with, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Wait, this was a game that was made in the UK.
Yep.
I'm gonna say carpooling. I feel like that's a big push over there.
Number 5 is get a lift.
Huh.
Spelled with an I, not with a Y.
Oh, okay.
For 3 points.
My other one was like leave earlier. I don't fucking know.
Which was number 3.
No. I never
So-
thought people would just vote to leave earlier to go to work.
So number 6 was just stay home. Number 5, get a lift.
That's not avoiding
Number 4,
traffic. That's just being
Number-
lazy.
number 4, walk. Number 3,
Just thinking
leave
walk.
early. Number 2, public transit. And number 1, take an alternate route.
Yeah, you can't lose the game if you don't play at all.
Right.
The scores right now, going into the very final round, Connor has 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Trevor has 130.
Cool.
And Noel has 172. Trevor, if you get number 1 on this, you will win.
I almost don't want to.
This is that.
I wish you
point-
would have made up your mind about that earlier.
This is that point in March Madness where I'm down and I'm the number 16 seed and I'm down by about 82 points, but I'm going to make that buzzer beater 3. And it will not matter whatsoever. It's just about my
All right.
dignity.
All right, Trevor,
Yeah.
name a part of your body that never stops growing.
I'm so glad Trevor doesn't read. Beyond.
My multimedia minute was about a book.
Yes, sigh.
I think the only time we've done a book on the multimedia
It's been Trevor.
Minute-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Twice.
Yes, sigh Phi.
Well, I don't know what your point was there.
Fiction.
I think he was saying it
fiction.
wasn't science. It was
It's
fiction.
not. Yeah, it's fiction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go with your nails.
Nails is number 2.
No!
25 points. What do you think, Noel?
Your hair.
Yeah, hair's number 1
Oh, fucking of course.
for 52 points.
I win the last game of the season.
Connor.
This is so unnecessary.
I don't care to put in an answer because it's unnecessary. I just want to say congratulations, Noel, on the last game of the season. But
Yes.
congratulations, Tom,
Congrats.
Season champ!
on season 1
champ.
champ.
Oh man, I did it!
First winner.
Lucky,
Stanley's
lucky for you,
Gauntlet.
now that the winner is not Trevor, we won't be getting any of those trophies that he promised to himself.
What?
No, I'm ordering the trophy.
Oh, okay.
Now I just
nice.
don't have to like ship it to me to then ship it to Tom.
All right. Well, I'm
Just
still.
send the shipping right to him.
I'm
Yeah,
still.
when are we getting pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, is that going to
That's
be
part
our,
of the.
our
Yeah, that's gonna be
blackout
next
season
week.
1?
during the specials? Yeah, I can order a pizza to whoever's doing. Or I mean, no, it's one day, so yeah, I'll order it to all y'all.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. So
God damn.
Wait, hold on. I didn't mark it on the points yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let me. I don't know
very
if you guys
important.
care to know what the 6 answers for parts of your body that never stop
I
growing.
don't care.
Nose, ears, hair, nails.
Stomach, ass, brain, feet, nails, hair.
I was going to say your butt. I was just going to make a
Butt.
joke that it's your butt.
It's your bum.
Your butt. Your rear.
It's your bottom.
Bottom is actually what it says, but
Your hiney. Your derriere.
The backside.
Your tuchus.
A bit of those cheeks to see.
So that's it. That's season 1.
Man,
That is season 1.
That got
Season
your
one
math.
Noel
wrap.
bringing up the rear with 7 points. I came in third with 19. Connor in second with 21, and Tom with the win with 22 points.
Oof.
That fucking direct sale disaster. One goddamn
yeah, that
penny.
means that my direct sales disaster win won me the season, won me direct sales disaster champion, and kept Trevor from sweeping.
No, because Noel won the last one, so
Well,
It's all
You don't
right,
have
so,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just
honestly, I
I'm
gotta
the
say,
wild
if
card.
I had won that one and then I lost this one to Noel to not win the season, that would be so much worse.
Worse than losing by 1 penny?
Yes.
Like, if you had won this game but still lost direct sales disaster by 1 penny, that would have been,
I
that
would-
would have been worse.
I would prefer that to having one direct sale disaster and then lost this one on the nails hair thing.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
yeah, it came down to the very last question,
is
and you
fair.
got number 2 instead of number 1.
Yeah.
well, the only thing that does matter is I am only 3 points away from getting into double digits, so I can. There's no way to go but up for me next
Yeah.
season.
Well, that's what you say now.
Well, we got a whole
So-
nother season.
Oh,
I'm looking at the
man.
stats right now, and for Noel's games on the season, first place goes to Tom, 7 to 4 to 4. For Connor's games on the season, first place goes to Tom, 10 to 3 to 2.
I know, I fed him the entire season.
Yeah. For Tom's games, that one goes to me, 9 to 5 to 1. For my games, that goes to Connor, 7 to 4 to 3. Direct sales goes to Tom, 8 to 7 to 2 to 2. First game of the episode, those ones go to me with with 7. Tom had 5. Connor had 6. Noel had 2. The second game of the episode goes tied 8 to 8 for Tom and Connor, and Noel with the win on guest games with the pity win of TJ's game.
100% of guest games.
I have 100 points, 2 silver stars, and 3 gold crosses. I'm pretty
Right.
sure.
Something like that.
It's golden stars.
I
Some
have
pity points.
I have by far the most bonus
They
points.
they just like me more. I'm
Sure,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a diplomat.
You do. You have so many more bonus points than anyone
Like
else.
that's the thing is I don't have nearly as many wins as either of you guys, but I have
Yeah.
5 bonus points.
But however, these stats are not worth talking about unless if you can't look at them by yourself, and you can see that all on the nevergames.com.
That is right.
Should we do some fake ads?
We should do some
I
fake
think we
ads.
should do some fake ads.
This week in final episode of season 1 is brought to you by sleep. Get it in you, because if you don't, you're gonna lose the game, and be very sad. And that's it.
Oh,
I've never heard a more confident ad. That makes me want to sleep more than anything.
Have it in your body and in your brain.
Today's episode of the Never Games is also brought to you by Noel, Connor, and Trevor, the 3 best co-hosts I could have had,
Aww.
and without whom this wouldn't have happened. So thank
Yeah.
you for catapulting me to my win.
Oh, shucks, but yeah, honestly, during this whole travesty of a quarantine, I would not have anything to look forward to.
Yeah, this has been great.
Yeah, this is kind of my anchor.
Everybody's getting all sappy and stuff.
Aw. Today's episode is brought to us by your hair. It never stops growing, even more so than your nails, ears, nose, and tushy.
And touche.
Douche.
And that sweet touche.
That good old touche. All right, this last ad.
Sorry, I was trying to destroy the sappiness.
Yeah, thank you.
You
Irish upbringing.
Oh my god, this last ad is brought to you by Wells Cargo. They're suppliers of residential and industrial cargo and storage solutions. With Wells Cargo behind, you'll never look back. Go onto wellscargo.com for a free information packet of any of the models they serve, featuring motorcycle trailers, racing trailers, snowmobile, and specialty trailers. Once again, that's wellscargo.com.
I really thought that was going to be an ad for cargo pants.
Yeah, me too.
No.
And I was
The better thing about it is it's a real company.
I was waiting for like more of a rip on like Wells Fargo, but
Yeah.
I mean,
See, I was thinking it was going to be like transporting wells.
there's a lot of places.
Do you have a pesky, huge, deep hole in your backyard? Call up Wells Cargo.
yeah.
We'll pick it up and ship it away for you.
if I have a funny yet legitimate company, I'm just going to go straight to it.
All right, guys, this is the last episode of the
is it.
season.
Uh,
This is the one.
Yes, Connor,
I-
do you want to just give a sort of a brief on what's to come in the next sort of few weeks or so?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be doing a little bit of a wrap up of season 1. We're gonna discuss our favorite sort of highlights of the multimedia minute throughout the season, as well as each one of us is gonna pick our favorite game from the season. We're gonna play a new version of that game.
And each
s-
episode will be based on one of the co-hosts. So we got a Connor episode, Tom episode, a Trevor episode, and a me episode.
Correct. So we've got 4 sort of special short episodes, little vignettes, if you will, that are coming your way before we jump directly into season 2. So be on the lookout for that. But also, what's really important, thank you guys so much for hanging with us for this entire season. 2020 has been a particularly strange year. It's kind of why we started doing this, because it's a way to it's escapism. And it's
Woo.
been a lot of fun to hang out with each other, but also to hang out with you guys, the listeners. So thank you so much for listening. Tell all your friends about us if you enjoyed the season. Please come back for season 2. And as always, like, follow, subscribe. Find us anywhere you find any of your podcasts: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, any of that stuff. It really helps us a lot. So thank you so much for that.
Yes, and if you're one of our biggest fans, or think you might be, find us on Patreon. You can give us as little as you'd like. If there's something that you don't see on one of those tiers, send us an email, and we can add it or do whatever you'd like. our Patreon is patreon.com/thenevergames. We've got some great stuff on there, like we can leave a mason jar open during the recording of an episode. We'll seal up that prime air and send it to you.
You can also feel free to email us at any time. We are open 24/7 at hello@thenevergames.com. You can leave us any sort of thing as which game you liked of ours more for this past season, or multimedia minute, or you can just, I don't know, put in your own multimedia minute for the season. And honestly, we could consider it for the last wrap-up episode. Long story short, we would love to hear from you. And anything else, questions, comments, recipes to share, or if you just want to say hello, or anything else people use email for, like spam. If you get spam, hey, you know someone's paying attention out there. That's hello@thenevergames.com.
Did you just request spam?
A little bit.
Honestly,
He means the canned.
He meant.
it's the thing you grind up Vienna sausages for.
He's running out of writing utensils.
And you know, if you want to do all of those things and more, head on over to our website, which is thenevergames.com. From there, you can send us an email. You can find our Patreon. You can find links to anywhere that you'd like to like, follow, and subscribe with us. Plus, you'll find all of our episodes, comment on those episodes, engage with the community and us. Check out our multimedia minutes if you've missed them or you want to go back and see what Connor really thought of those Marvel movies. You can also see all of the stats and scoreboards to find exactly how close some of these contests were, and just find out more about us. All of the music in today's episode was done by... And every episode was done by the band Good Damn It, which is Noel on drums and Trevor on the everything else.
Thank you very much for listening to our first entire season of the Never Games. It really has been a masterpiece, sort of sharing this all with you. It has absolutely brightened up our lives, and we really hope it did something to help you out with yours in this unexpected and unprecedented world of ours. This has been the Never Games, and I'll probably say it once again. My name has been and will always be Will McGinnis.
I am Trevor Kelly, at least for now.
My name is Tom O'Brien, as far as you know.
I am Connor Provost. I'm going to go to sleep for 3 years. Good night, sweethearts.
And what do you know? I caught it from before. I'm going to say it again. This has been the Never Games. Do we play games?
Every week.
Online.
Congratulations, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Tom, champion.
The winner.
Yeah.
This has been a Stickerbox Studios. That's not right. This has been a Stickerbox Studios production. Good night.
We
This has
almost
been
got
a
it.
Stickerbox Studios. Good night.
Ooh, I was going to get it. I knew I was going to get 4 words wrong.
Just don't ask about the pile of toilets laying just outside the bathroom window.
Yeah, 'cause